Yo. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We gotta talk about this stuff, people. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on. Yo, we ain't done enough. Smash the like button. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back. We're gonna talk about this boxing game. Buckle up. Smash the like button. This is DJ EZ. Coming from the station that slap you across the motherfucker with a big fat ass. DJ EZ. We just having fun with this game. Shout out to my dude Kari. Kari will pull up a Rari. Cardi will put up body. Cardi gonna rape your body. Hey, why did Cardi be roofie guys? Like, I don't get it, bro. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Because it's acting weird on my side. Shout out Jeff, the producer. Because nobody gave her nothing. Yeah, but that don't mean you gotta rape somebody. Cardi will show up at the party. Cardi will rape me your body. Cardi will roof your Cardi will roof your shotty. Like, hey, bro, you can't be, or women, guys, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all on some Cosby shit. I would like to talk to Cardi B to see, you see, I want to talk to Cardi B to see what she put in the cocktails. Cardi B, before she did the song Bruno Mars, she was putting the Quaalude in the drink. What the pudding? We got Poet as A's Insight in the chat now. Ego will pull up a Rari. Ego will pull up a shotty. Ego will pull up a shotty. Waiting on the documentary Surviving Cardi B. Yeah, for real though. Like, I like Cardi, but you know, she wildin'. And even if you did it, why do people snitch on their own crime, bro? The shit I never got caught from, y'all don't know about the shit because I don't say it, you know. I'm definitely not publicly, oh yeah, you know, I did this back in. Let's get it, man. The real is back. The realest cat. We gotta talk about Gennady Golovkin. Hey, no guys. Hey, yeah. Hey, no guys. Okay. I said, hey, no. Hey, no guys. Where my real ones is new media, and we coming back. Yeah. The Stream King. So I said, Ike Turner, oh, this is some good-ass cake. You gonna eat the cake, anime, eat the cake. Hey, he was wilding over this cake at a diner. This shit is not that serious. We're gonna talk about Kubrat Pulev. It might be Kubrat pulling. He might be pulling some work, you know what I'm saying? Because some new details emerged with the Jin Sushi thing. We're gonna talk about it. Hey, yeah. Smash the like button. We just warming up the mic. The real is back. Where my real one? Where my people at? New media shit. Hey, that's racist. What is? We had a good show yesterday, and they was wilding on me. They thought they was styling on me. We got the Eagles Army piling on them. And we start wilding on them with facts. Yeah. You better warn your man, throw his ass so with a. Let's get it. This beat was so hard when that shit came out. Man, there's a lot going on. Dazn got a card on right now. Hey. And David Price is getting bit. I don't have Dazn right now. But I guess David Price got bit by this Cash App dude or whoever. That, you know, It's looking weird. It's looking wild sus. Like I don't know what's going on. Like, hold on. Like what is this, bro? Hardcore rapper, but he's glossy. Like what they doing? Hey, what the hell is this? Fake ass MMA. Like what's good? Look at that guy yell. Ah, that's a Sparta. Who is that? What is this? This is Dazn right now. Like, he biting the man. He was quiet in there. Like, why? Look, bro, this look crazy. He really bit this man. Like, ain't that a disqualification? Like, I don't know. I ain't the Marcus Queensberry rule. Look, this man got teeth mark. Hold on. Cut the beat. Hold on. We gotta talk about it, people. Hold on. We got Dazn want me pay $19.99 a month for sure. I got you. Okay. To see somebody bite somebody, bro. I thought this was like forensic file. Look, this is some forensic file shit. This motherfucker got tooth marks and shit. He's saber-tooth. You know, remember when Wolverine used to fight Sabretooth? Hold on, I gotta zoom in one time. The fans want me to zoom in. Okay. I'll zoom in for the fan. The fans want me to zoom in. I'ma zoom in. Hold on. Like, bro, you got me watching forensic files. Look. Oh shit, wrong pic. Y'all better follow her. Up. Y'all better follow her on Instagram. Hold on. That's the wrong pic though. Y'all better follow her on Instagram. Look. Your boy Price got forensic file denture impressions in his side. It looked like a alien Roswell crop circle and shit. What the fuck is this, bro? What Dazn got me watching though? Like, what's happening, bruv? Hey, bruv. Yeah, bruv. What's good, bruv? This man tackled him to bite him. Like, what am I watching, bruv? $19.99 a month to look. He like, get off me. Yo, stop playing. Get off. Ow. Ah. Like, hey, bro. Nah, bro. You got to get disqualified, dog. I don't know if the fight's on. I don't have it, but I just seen the man get. Somebody said a zombie apocalypse. Oh my God! I told you we ain't pulling punches. This is a real fight. We fighting for what's right. Yeah, he got them. Remember that movie Mel Gibson Signs with them crop circles? He got a M. Night Shyamalan Signs crop circle in his stomach now. What y'all got me watching, B? What you doing, dumb? You don't need to be in beef because you unemployed. Don't mean you in these streets. Oh my God, let's get it. He said he bit a straight plug out of him. That's what I'm saying. Who is Cash App? I don't even know who that is. That motherfucker said I don't know. He learned from Tyson or something. He wilded. At least that was two big heavyweights, and just some weird shit. But you can't be doing that on a relatively, small card. But hey, whatever. Motherfucker must have missed breakfast. I'm done, bro. Y'all tripping. What's up with everybody? I am the Stream King. They call me Ego, I think a few of you might know me. I don't know. Speaking of Dazn, let's jump into the content. I'm making this video. They're saying the Brandon Adams. They said that Jermall Charlo, PBC, Dazn, Triple G sent out offers to the Contender Season 5 winner, Brandon Adams. I believe he's from LA. He's in shape. In shape dude. Former 154-pounder, moved up, beat Sugar Shane Mosley's son on that contest on the show. And they're saying that he's accepted the Triple G, according to WorldBoxingNews.net. Should that change, I will update you. So that it looks like, you know, there's a strong chance that that was the rumor. I reported on the rumor, and then now it's being published by a credible website. You know, they get exclusives and stuff. I've used their site for information that is proven reliable, and you know, it looks like that's what they're trying to do. Undercard, co-feature Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade versus Matt Selesky, who just fought on that Tevin Farmer card the week of, you know, Mikey Garcia versus Spence, which was, you know, really a bigger card. So my thing is this: I keep saying the same thing. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Dazn, they're in a conundrum, if you will. Ego blocked me for no reason, laughing my ass off. Well, I'm glad you had a good laugh from that, because I don't even know who the fuck. I barely even know who the fuck you are. Shane Mosley, like, I don't even know who you are, bro. So you guys just be running up like, who are you, bro? You blocked me, you blocked. Like, what? We don't even know who you are. I barely even know who the fuck you are. Like, how is this supposed to work? Ego block me, man. Like, and bro, the thing that's weird is you came back. You're obviously on Flacco, you know, you're on somebody's account. So why not just chill? And then now, Ronald Finkley in broad daylight. Rockabye, baby. And then you get clapped again. Why do you guys want to do this to yourself? And then have the audacity to go to the other channels smaller than mine, complaining. Yeah, I proved Ego wrong and he blocked me. All right, bro. Whatever. Anywho, so they trying to distract from the message. We do what we want to do. Like I said before, I done the live escapes. We got the realest live streams. Manny Pacquiao, he what can I say? He's a hell of a fighter. But easy work. These motherfuckers is easy work. What? I like how Floyd uses his hands, because he be using his hands to like help emphasize what he's saying and shit. I done a hell of a job. I got a lot of the right investment. My whole team, Al Heyman, ever since I know a lot of, like, damn, I use my hands too when I talk. That's how Floyd be. Miguel Cotto, what can I say? He's a hell of a champion. He's a young, strong, hungry lion. Like I said before, Floyd hands remind me of Talladega Nights. Remember, he was like, shake and bake, and he was, when he first started achieving some success on the raceway, and he's like, I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands, and they're like, just leave them down. And he was like, so anyway, we decided and came up with shake and bake, and his hands kept raising. Like, that shit, that's a funny movie. I love Talladega Nights is a slept up movie. That shit was funny to me. I like Will Ferrell though, you know. When there was that, he's like, dear Lord, baby Jesus, we're gathered in your infancy, your little tiny golden fleece, to devour this great selection of Taco Bell and KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And he was tripping, bro. And he was like, you're gonna let your kids talk to me like this? Hell yeah, Chip. I love the way they're talking to you. Chip, I'm gonna be on your ass like a spider monkey. I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew. That shit was funny, bro. Anyway, y'all don't know. Oh my, why did they keep coming back? He said you're a phony fuck. And my shooters be clap. What do y'all think? He said you're a phony. Motherfucker, you can't even spell your. He says, like, y'all don't even know the difference between possessives and shit, bro. He says, you're a phony fuck. Fucking Bolo Young and shit. You are an ex. Like, learn your and your. Excuse me. I'm raising champions, Chip. Hell yeah, Chip. I love the way they're talking to you. Like I said, that's how you know we got the realest live stream. You know, they be trying to hack my shit. They get blocked infinity times. My shooters be, bah, oh shit, and then they keep coming back. Listen, I get it. You think my channel is the worst channel in the world, but why would you keep coming back to the worst channel in the world? Like, we know you're lying at that point. So you guys don't even do a good. Oh, I fuck with Bolo. That's like a childhood legend. I like Bolo when he was in Enter the Dragon, just hella diesel. He's like, Bolo. That motherfucker was. This motherfucker was breaking people's neck like that shit wasn't shit, bro. I'm not fucking with Bolo. Even I think he like older, but I'm not fucking with Bolo. That motherfucker was in Enter the Dragon, letting off rounds, bro. He was Bolo, and the dudes was running up Bolo, like effortless, like that shit was effortless for Bolo, dude. Like, oh shit, bro. If somebody snaps your neck and then act like this shit wasn't anything, bro, that's a bad motherfucker. Bolo. Flexing his pecs. Hey, bro, you wildin', dog. That motherfucker walk out, just flex it, just like, bro, you too buff out here. Your pecs is too big. Pause. And fuck that. I ain't even pausing. Bolo's fucking pec. This motherfucker was doing. He was doing chest presses and bench presses in the womb. That motherfucker pecs was just. You are next. You break my record. Now I break you, like I break your friend. Chong-Li. What? That motherfucker was too happy in Bloodsport killing people. He said, what are you doing, Frankie? Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, he's like, hell yeah, Frank, I got him. What are you doing? Keep going. Bolo. I like what Bolo, he always blew that snot rocket out. Like, Bolo's a legend. Anyway, we could talk about Bolo Young. He said, my dude Carr, he said he's been swole forever. That's what I'm saying. If you've been swole for several decades, I'm not fucking with you. Like, I like Zac Efron or something, but I beat the shit out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't been swole, like he's in shape now, but you was in high school high or whatever the fuck you was in, and you wasn't big. But if you've been swole for like Tyson, like you just been swole for like 30 plus and shit, bro. Because working out, I ain't even been working out. Working out is a lot, it takes discipline. Bolo got a son. He got a son, and his son is a bodybuilder. He was doing pull-ups with 2 fingers, like, I was like, oh shit, how your whole family swole? I knew families like that too. I knew this Samoan family. We got a lot of Samoans out here in the Bay, like especially like Vallejo, Fairfield. We got a lot of Samoans. Shout out to the Poly Power. The whole family was swole. Mom, her cat, dad, the mom calves was just dope, like just diesel. I'm like, damn, my Dukes got the diesel calves. Oh my god. And hey, the Samoans of Vallejo will knock you out. Like, like they on some David Tua shit, and they got big families out here. Listen, there's nobody in the Bay that just really want to smoke with the Samoans out here, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Shout out to the Poly Power. I was always cool with the Samoans. They will Rocky Malvia your ass, Dwayne The Rock. Do you smell? Like they was. I'm talking about like swollen. Like you can't be before your time swole. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get to high school, went through a little puberty stuff, and you start getting big, okay, I could understand that. But if you grown before your time, I'm not fucking with you. There's a dude named Philip Davis. This is a white dude named Philip Davis out here. Bro, he was swole as fuck in 6th grade, bro. Like on some Stallone shit. Like what do you eat? Weedy? Like what the fuck are you? What's your family got you doing, bro? He was a wrestler, bro. He was on some Kurt Angle, Lex Luger shit. I'm like, how you just swole right now? We all, you know, we look like Daddy Long Neck and shit. And put peanut butter on my body. I'm Daddy Long. You know, everyone else is all scrawny and shit. Motherfucker Phil, he was just ready for the world. I knew this dude named Byron. You know, like it's like I don't trust motherfuckers who just look older than their age. Like I knew this dude named Byron. He was my friend, but I didn't really trust him. Like because we was in 4th grade, he had a mustache and a beard, like a real beard, like growing. I'm like, damn, we in 4th grade. You got like a full ass Burt Reynolds, rest in peace. You know, you out here looking like Alex Trebek and shit, bro. What the fuck? Tom Selleck. How you got that? Like, you know, looking like a baby walrus and shit. Like, I don't trust people like that. Like, how you look this grown? Like, bro, you defected from Cuba or something. You not your real age or something. I swear to you, bro, he had armpit hair and shit. Cause we had like PE class, you know, no pause, you know. But he had armpit hair, beard, and mustache. Where you get that? We look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing Foursquare. This motherfucker filing taxes and shit. You grown. You doing W-2s and grown up shit, bro. I'm playing tetherball. You balancing checkbooks and shit. Fuck you mean? Like, I don't trust people like that, bro. We kids and shit. We kids. I'm talking about Jeffrey the Giraffe, and you talking about the guns and butter and the economy. Fuck you mean? Nah, bro. Like, why are you talking about guns and butter? We talking about like squirt guns, super soaker. You talking about guns and butter. You care about the economy, bro. I'm not even trying to sound ignorant, but if you care about the economy when you like 6, I don't trust you. Like damn, you just like you really care about the economy. That's what's up, but don't talk to me and shit. Nah, I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but I'm just saying if you like 5 and shit and you care about the economy, like why would they let him in the office? Like, oh, you talk about the president and all types of shit. I'm talking about Power Rangers. You care who's in office. Yeah. You advanced. You like the T1000 model child. Like, bro, I'm just trying to tell you, I don't trust that. Like, DJ Vlad sent you. You an informant. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I feel like you not one of us. Like, you. Do they have that? Do they have like undercover kids to see what the fuck is going on? You know how they do that in like Tekashi. You know, they said Treyway and all that. They said one of the dudes was wearing a wire. Do they do that in elementary school? You know, and then there's like a little guy posing as a kid. You know, they do it on like To Catch a Predator. They get like an adult lady with a little boy sounding voice or something. You're like, hey, you know, I'm coming out of the shower. You know, sounding like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. I'm up here, your horse ass. Come and get me. You know, then you sit down and, hi, I'm Chris Hansen. What are you doing here? Oh, man. The parents are out of town. Came to help with the homework. I was checking on the house. Hey, get the fuck up out of here. You on Megan's Law for a reason, bro. I wonder if they do that. Send kids, like fake kids. Like DEA and shit. Like fucking Donnie Brasco kids. The smoking pot in the building. I'll report back to you. Eagles landed. The Eagles landed. All right, I gotta go. Hey, Power Rangers was dope. Like, hey, they got some informant ass kid, bro. Cause that dude had a mustache, bro. You're not supposed to be here. You got held back 8 grades and shit, bro. You supposed to be walking and getting a diploma, and you walk into the hot lunch line with us. Nah, bro. Anyway, Home Alone was my shit as a kid. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Anyway, where are we at? Oh yeah, Dazn. Hey, what's up with this? I kind of want to see the outcome of David Price, because he got bit. Like, that is really weird. Like, this is just a really weird scene for me to log into Twitter And then I look up, oh, what's up with the Price fight? What's up? Oh shit, what in the fuck is that? The king of the jungle himself. Like what is this, bro? Look, the ref don't even know what to do. Ref just walking over. What the fuck y'all doing? Like, when you irritate the ref, like this is the ref's job. Like referees, a lot of times they have other jobs unless they're the higher paid ones, and you know they do it and get extra, you know, get a couple of thousand just to ref a fight and get to watch and be that close to the fight. So if you irritate a ref, bro, you doing something wrong. He just walk over. What are you doing? Cash App. What are you doing? Remember that girl with the meme with the hand and shit? Like what are you doing? You gonna bite him in a clinch? Hey, he wildin', bro. You gotta get disqualified for that. Like you can't, man. What? This is what Dazn charging $20 a month for? Motherfuckers getting bit the fuck up. Hey, bro. Look, they don't have no. What happened with the fight? Did the fight get canceled or what? I'm looking right now. I don't see nothing. What happened to the fight? Like they just stopped tweeting about it. They said on to the next match. What happened with the Price shit? Did they disqualify? Did they DQ him? When you fucking and you trying to catch a titty, hey, you nasty. Y'all came smooth off Pornhub and got on my shit. Pause. Y'all nasty. He said you trying to catch a titty. Pop your titty out the boy mouth and let him grow. Y'all nasty. Oh, he did get DQ'd. Is that like, listen, don't just be guessing and shit. Hold on. Did Holyfield keep fighting Tyson with no ear? My Earl. I don't remember, to be honest. What happened? To be fair, what happened to the Tyson? Did Tyson get DQ'd or did the fight continue? I don't remember. Pop your titty out the boy mouth and let him grow. He got DQ'd? I really, that's weird. I really don't know. I don't remember. Mike Tyson didn't give a fuck though. What do you want me to do? I don't care. He was headbutting me every time. The ref he didn't want to do nothing. He was headbutt. I had to took matters in my own hands. I took matters in my own hands because the referee didn't he didn't do nothing. So I had to bite him. I was hungry. Oh yeah, okay, he did get. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, he did get DQ'd. Damn, Mike Tyson a whole lot of savage, that motherfucker. Hey, bro. I would do that if I was losing the fight. Fuck that, bro. You gotta go out. Like Eminem said, when I go out, I'm gonna go out shooting. I don't mean when I die. I mean when I go out to the club, stupid. I'm trying to clean up my fucking image, so I promised the fucking critics I wouldn't say fucking for 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Slim Shady or wrong. My baby mom, bitch made me an angry blonde, so I made me a song. Killed her and put Haley on. Like, when I go out, I'm gonna go out shooting. Like, you, hey, bro. We all gotta go out. If you beat me, yeah, we gotta go out like that. Yeah, Death Row East. I'm biting my way up. Nah, actually, I say it because it sound lightweight, like you took destiny in your own hand. But I can't picture biting men flesh. I don't know. Just to really bite down on some flesh to the point where you pierce skin. That's kind of weird. I could picture Cardi B doing that, like when she was in elementary school. She's seen, because I know some kids like that used to, like, they were biters and shit. I could picture Cardi B. Cardi will bite in a rubber. Cardi will bite me a murder. Like, yeah. I don't know. I can't bite no dude. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I never did it, but like I never thought about it too much, but I don't picture. Like, we just really bit the man. He's sweaty and, you know, kind of salty. Like, I don't know. I just can't picture biting a guy. It just sounds kind of weird. You just bite him. Then you get baptized. I don't like men's no more. I am delivered. It be in Broner's inbox and shit. Hey, bro, no, I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me. If you guys like to bite, yeah. DMX will bite your ass. That's what I'm saying. I've been through mad different faces, like mazes, to find my way. Now I'm biting, like every day. Yeah, DMX will bite your ass, but DMX also went to like JFK or one of the big airports. I think it was JFK, and told people he was a fucking FBI, bro. So, you know, DMX clearly has some, you know, things where he's done some things that I don't know that the average person would do. Bro, you're X. You can't fool me. Like, I wish somebody would say that the FBI and be barking at me and shit, bro. Like, I'm FBI. Put your hands up. Like, no, I know X. I've followed your whole career. I know that's not, you know, I would have heard about it on TMZ or some shit if X really became a Fed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck would fall for DMX being, I'm with the FBI. Money, cash, hoes, money, cash. What? Like, no, bro, you X. You always gonna be X to me. I would never fall for that. He told me to put my hands behind my back. No, I don't know what you gonna do. You ain't no. I'd be like, LL in too deep. You ain't a cop. You ain't a cop, Jay Reed. You ain't a cop. Like, bro, you X, bro. I know you ain't no FBI, bro. That motherfucker was on that BET show. I'm gonna show y'all how to make an egg McMuffin. You know, he went to a 7-Eleven and cracked an egg on the, you know, and like, I'm gonna show y'all how to make me. I'm gonna show y'all. He just egg McMuffin, you know. When you from Yonkers, you gotta make you an egg McMuffin. Because if you didn't, then them haters come knock out your stuffing. Like it's Thanksgiving, but we just happy to be living. So what I'm saying, like, no, bro, you X, bro. You know you losing when you start biting in a fight. That's a by any means necessary move. Yeah, just like when Anthony Peterson started punching Brandon Rios' wiener off. Like, fuck it. If I go out, I'm gonna go out shooting. Who's your Fantastic Four in boxing? I don't do all that, you know, like The Thing and Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch. I don't do like. I like boxers, you know. Well, that sounds weird, but I just like boxing and I like boxers. You know what I'm saying? I don't put people on lists and shit. It's just, what's the basis? Like, that's the thing with boxing. You know, people act like you like Terrence Crawford, you can't like Errol Spence. I'm not like that. I'm not like emotionally like involved and attached to fighters like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like, you could like Canelo, you could like Triple G, you could like Spence and still like, you know, Mikey Garcia, still like Terrence Crawford. Some of y'all be doing like this is like some Bloods and Crips shit. Like you ain't, like you can't say cupcakes because you with the other side, you know. Hey, pass that butt back, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Blood, pass that butt back, you know. What's bracket, Blood? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys take it like it's some colors. Like, it's not even that serious. But to some of y'all it is. Anyway, let's talk about it. Canelo and Daniel Jacobs set the bar real high because they got the best fight that Dazn has had, right? It's a good fight. Unification. It's justifiable. Stylistically interesting, right? Then, you know, Dazn breaks bread, you know, breaks pockets to the point where after Triple G was announced that he was going over there, they raised the price. And then now, Triple G, they say he's fighting Brandon Adams. Like, again, no disrespect to Brandon Adams, but I ask you guys these questions. Why is it that certain fighters seem to be able to exist freely in boxing and not be held to the standard that we know for a fact minorities often get held to, especially our black and brown fighters, especially black fighters? You could say, oh, the race card again. Don't watch my shit. Answer the question. That's all we want. If I'm lying, then show me the lie. And I could give you examples that we could go back and forth in the hot seat until we find out you ain't talking about shit and my shooters got to get you. You know what I'm saying is true. But if you feel you have a accurate, historically factual standpoint that disproves what I'm saying, then let me know that. But I don't see how Triple G, like, look at Triple G's whole recent career. You know, he fought Kell Brook, Jacobs, then he went and fought Canelo, so we gave him props. Okay, you fought Jacobs and Canelo back to back. Boom, that's dope. Then he fought Vanes Matarosen when Canelo failed a drug test. And then he fought Canelo when he was ready again. And then now he's going back to, like, a Brandon Adams, who, again, I didn't even watch the Contender, so I don't know how he's improved, but it's still a 154-pounder who's moving up, who's been stopped by not a big puncher and lost to a guy that Triple G already beat. And I see it's like a continuation of HBO with the way Dazn is matchmaking certain fighters. And then it's almost like a slap in the face for the boxing fans putting Andrade on the card. Like, we're going to dangle this carrot over you and put Andrade on the card against competition that also in America doesn't have a huge name. Yes, Zaleski fought Jacobs. Yes, he fought Gabe Rosado in America. But still, go look at the numbers. Like, Jacobs versus Zaleski, it's not like he was doing a million, like, plus homes and, like, on HBO. So, and we don't even know, because DAZN doesn't release their numbers, we don't know what Gabe Rosado versus Zaleski did. And I'm not taking away from those fights. I'm not taking away from the fighters. Zaleski's good. You know, he's a strong Polish fighter. But, you know, instead of Andrade fighting him, I would have rather seen Brandon Adams fight Zaleski, because they're about that same echelon of kind of where they're at in their careers. And then Triple G versus Andrade, two Olympians. Then, like I keep saying, which to me makes all the sense in the world, you also justify if Canelo wins or Jacobs or whoever has the other belts. Now on DAZN, you will have Canelo versus Triple G rematch if he beats Andrade for undisputed. Or you would have any variant of that. You know, Jacobs versus Andrade, Jacobs versus Triple G rematch for undisputed. Just depending on the outcome if those fights happen. Who said Clarissa Shields is going to get wrecked? Whatever, bro. I mean, if that's what you feel. See, some of y'all, like, again, don't know shit about boxing. Christina Hammer, you know, she's like a pretty face, and I feel like people like her for that reason. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't even know her fights. But the girl that knocked out Holly Holmes, Sophia Mathis, has a DQ, and it looked like she faked the getting knocked out, to be real. Or she faked a rabbit punch or something. Like, it looked like she embellished. Like when Maidana headbutted Broner, okay, he headbutted you, but Broner started rolling on the ground. That didn't. It looked like you were trying to, you know, get by time or force a DQ or something. That's kind of how I felt with the Christina Hammer. It looked like the Sophia Mathis chick got power because she knocked out Holly Holmes cold and knocked her through the ropes, and then, you know, you were finding a way out. That's what it looked like. You know, so whatever. If you think a two-time gold medalist who's rugged and spars men and sparred Errol Spence and captured gold loses to somebody who, you know, has minimal knockouts, so be it. But once again, the difference between, see, this is the difference between new media and old media. They just say it. They don't even know what the fuck they're saying, you know? They think, oh, she got pretty eyes, I'm pick her, you know? But they not telling you nothing from the fight game perspective. You know what I'm saying? It was you know, I don't have no problem with either one of them. But I'm just telling you facts. Clarissa Shields was like, it's clobbering time, ready for the work. And then conveniently, Christina Hammer last year got sick some kind of way to the point where the fight got canceled, you know? Maybe she needed more time. Maybe she was really sick. I don't know. But Clarissa Shields been about that action, boss. So, you know, you guys, once again, new media. I'm destroying it because we know where it's coming from. you know, because they don't break it down. If you really thought you knew what you were talking about, you would break it down from a realistic historical point of view, you know, or patterns you've seen or what you witnessed or why it's a stylistically bad matchup. Listen, if Hammer wins, she wins. I'll give her props, but I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't bet the house on it. But these people act bold and brody in the comment section like they know that's going to be the case because they got little man crushes on Christina Hammer. And then you ask them to break down the fight game ain't about that. Who you think is cute and, you know, who you like and who's from this place and you're from the same place. The fight game don't have shit to do with none of that. That's why, once again, more often than not, my predictions and breakdowns are closer to coming true or are 100% accurate or really close than a lot of people because I don't base it off of nothing. No bullshit. Mikey Garcia is stronger than Errol Spence. Who the fuck believed that? I don't even know if Garcia's team believed that. Listen, I'm destroying y'all because you know the shit y'all saying that you just be making shit up. Let me get this straight. Like, just simple. Let's apply some simple ass logic. Robert Garcia, two-time champion. You know, former fighter himself, comes from a fight family, was a fighter, probably still could scrap. You know, great trainer who helped Maidana improve his game and others. You know, great trainer and former fighter and brother of Mikey Garcia. Plus his dad, who's been around and been in the game and is full of knowledge. Big G, you know, since his son was fighting, Robert, you know, and also since what's her name? Fernando Vargas and all this shit, right? Those two knowledgeable sources initially didn't want Mikey to even fight Errol Spence. And then later, after this snack experiment or whatever the fuck, they said, oh yeah, Mikey's ready and we're going along with them and we've been working on this. And then started saying stuff like Mikey is stronger than Errol Spence. You don't know if you're stronger than anyone until you get in the ring, because a lot of people, if you know boxing, they think that Floyd is easy to move. Floyd is fucking strong. A lot of you guys don't know fuck all about boxing. You don't know shit. You know, pillow fisted Floyd. That's how you hear these YouTube channels get on here and be talking that dumb shit. Oh, pillow fisted, feather fisted Floyd. He's, runner bit, all this stupid shit. Floyd is strong. Andre Ward is strong. Like, there's a difference between brute force, dynamite power and Julian Jackson Wilder, power, and just being physically strong. You could be physically strong and not be the hardest puncher ever created and shit for a variety of reasons. But Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, guys like that, they don't get enough credit for their power, whatever. But they're strong. That's why you don't see people just... How is it that Kovalev looked a bit bigger and a bit taller than Ward, but he never bullied Ward? He knocked him down, yeah, but he just caught him with a good shot. You feel me? Thank you guys for giving the claps for the new members. Shout out to Michael Foster. We got a new member. Throw your claps up. If y'all want this stream to continue, throw your claps up. We got to make them feel welcome for helping out the channel in a phenomenal way. And shout out to the people who just did it off rip without me having to even say anything. Yeah, we got memberships like Costco. I try to tell you. They can't stop this, They can't stop what we got going on. And this is what happens. Like, to this day, I don't even know if anyone else got channel members. I don't even know if anyone else has gotten the offer from YouTube in boxing. Not other, I talk about tech reviews and shit. I'm talking about boxing. I might be the only person in here. I know I was probably the first in the boxing game. YouTube wanted to partner with the kid, And see, this is the thing. People don't understand. I'm big dog. Clint Rob, you a flea. Like, there's channels that probably got more subs than me. But it's not easy. It's not what you think. Even people with more subs than me, they couldn't do this because they don't necessarily connect with the people like I do. You know what I'm saying? And give you all that heat in various ways. Not everyone could just have a $5 membership a month and people pay it for the the value and the entertainment and shit. So it is what it is. Y'all know, y'all see it. Shout out to the new member. And don't confuse reality and me speaking truthfully. And so blunt. I'm an Aries. This is what I do. You know, I'm definitely a humble person. But people misconstrue humility and being humble. Because you say something that happens to be true, within reason, that doesn't make you like not humble. I'm telling you facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're mad at it. If it's a fact, it's a fact. Ego, you breaking new ground. I haven't seen it nowhere else. See, that's what I'm saying. Big dog. Glib Rob, you will flee. Anyway, shout out to that. But like I said, my allergies are bugging. So if you see me constantly fidgeting with my nose and shit, I don't know what the fuck. I got a dust or something. My shit is fucked up. Sorry about that. But the thing is, Floyd and guys like Ward are physically strong, And I think they both have respectable power. You're not going to just disrespect them. But more so than that, they're physically strong. Like I said, how's that Kovalev's bigger, longer arms stuff? He never really moved Ward. Like, he knocked him down, yeah, but he just caught him with a beautiful counter shot. He didn't just, like, ragdoll him and throw him around and shit. I've seen fights like that. And on the flip side, people said Errol Spence was the weight bully. But guess what? He didn't even use weight to beat Mikey. He beat Mikey technically. Like I said, y'all don't know shit about boxing. That's why I said that's the worst way that Mikey could have lost. Because if he would have just got knocked out, you could at least have a better argument to support the weight bully shit. But he didn't do no weight bully shit. He beat Mikey to the punch. He out-jabbed him. He outlanded him. He skillfully and willfully beat Mikey Garcia. That's always worse because you went against the grain. Basically, you did the game plan that people said Earl couldn't do. You did the game plan that people said you couldn't win that way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Errol Spence, just to spite you, probably fought the way he fought. Okay, I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's, man down. I'm a jab, I'm a double. They say I can't do it. They say I'm the weight bully. All right, man down. He beat you at your own game. That's always worse. I'd rather get beat on something I'm not good at, something I'm vulnerable with, some of my weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say I'm walking around the gym. See, I'm the king of analogies. This is why I could do what I do. Let's say I'm some huge, big time bodybuilder or some bullshit in the gym, and I say nobody could out bench press me, right? But everybody knows I don't have the biggest legs. My legs are okay at best, right? And then a motherfucker come in like, oh, I could beat you, and he's much smaller than me. And then he's on the bench press and he's like, throwing up, throwing iron paradise, like the Rock say. Throwing up that weight and doing sets. See, my allergies is killing me. Sorry about that. Throwing up weights and burning through the sets, and I burn out, and he's still going, and he beats me. And I was bragging that, I'm strongest. I got the strongest chest and pecs. People can't do more plates than me. And then somebody come in that is allegedly, like the underdog, and they beat me at that. So Errol was the underdog in terms of not the fight necessarily, but he was the underdog in terms of the perception that he wasn't a good boxer. Block Alex Valenzuela. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We don't give a fuck what you talking about. Old media is dead. I promise you that. Get Alex out of here. A long ass analogy, bro. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a short trip out of here. Get him out of here, bro. Well, I know what you're doing. We not falling for it. Anyway, we're not even spending no more time talking about it. The bottom line is, Mikey got beat at his own game. If you say you the man in the gym when it comes to bench press, and then someone much smaller than you beat you at that game. Like I said, if it was a known thing that your legs were just average at best, and then someone were to beat you at leg day, then that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Errol Spence wasn't the underdog necessarily in the fight, but he was the underdog in terms of perception of his boxing ability. He was the underdog in terms of some people, like you, motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing, said he couldn't box. People said he gets hit too much. He doesn't know how to move his head. And people like me, I said, I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot. Maybe let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He made it to the Olympics. You don't win 13, 25 nationals and Golden Gloves and shit without probably having some level of different competition and different styles. You know, the thing is, oh man, and it's funny because people are like, oh, Ego, you're not a boxer, but tell me I don't break it down. See, this is misconception. Just because you're a boxer, that don't mean you could break down the game the same way. Because, you know, let's say there's boxers right now that have channels that break down fights, but they might not necessarily have more subs. You know, people aren't necessarily turning to them. And again, this is not to any particular, but you know, like K9 Bundridge, he got a YouTube channel and he breaks it down, but he don't have more subs than me. You feel what I'm saying? So being a boxer, that's cool, but it's just like Jordan's the greatest player of all time. I mean, he's the best basketball owner. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people, as boxers, they might favor like a particular thing, you know, based on their own style. So, you know, sometimes people have inherent biases. Like me, I just try to call it down the middle of what I see. I'm not saying I know everything or know every punch ever thrown and every historic fight, you know, Sugar Ray Robertson and 1940 fought, you know, I'm not saying I know everything, you know, but I feel like I give it a fair shake and a fair shot. So people got that misconstrued, you know what I'm saying? Because if all you had to do is be a boxer, then how come we see all these interviews where boxers say, you know, Danny Garcia beat Sean Porter or whatever, Wilder is going to lose to Luis Ortiz, and then they get it wrong. And then Wilder beats Luis Ortiz. So, again, sometimes being a boxer, maybe you have, like, connections to that team. You know, so maybe that's why you're saying it. Maybe you sparred this person so you have a different respect level for that. Maybe that person's style, you know, resonates with your style more, so you like it more. You know, and I'm telling you, you could be a boxer, you could be a non-boxer, you know, all people could have certain built-in biases. You know what I'm saying? So that's his thing. All I know is when it comes to accuracy, I try to get my shit right. And, you know, people are like telling me that Errol Spence can't do this and can't box and shit like that. So I'm like, all right. You know, telling me that Mikey was stronger. Like, Mikey's strong for sure, but where'd you get he's stronger? Like, that seemed like a bit much. I always try to bring it to a close reality. You get what I'm saying? Like, who on earth really, like, aside from Garcia's team saying that, like, why were people, like, believing that Mikey was strong? What is that based on? You know, I don't know, and I'm not trying to create rifts and stuff, but rumor has it Floyd got the black eye from Errol Spence, and rumor has it that Broner got hurt or stopped or whatever by Errol Spence in sparring. So I'm assuming with headgear. Mikey, he fought Broner and went the distance, and he ended up getting hurt. So it's just like, where are you coming up with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you coming up with it that he's stronger? You know, like, does anyone think? See, Sergey Lipinets is coming off a good Lamont Peterson win, but I know for a fact if Errol Spence fought Sergey Lipinets, motherfuckers would complain. Even though he just beat Peterson, you know, Mikey went the distance with Lipinets. He won, he got through it, but to say he's stronger, Lipinets gets hit. He's tough, he's durable. Put him in with Errol Spence and see what happened. He just moved up to the division. You get what I'm saying? So I just, like, for me, I just have to know where it's coming from. Like, what have you seen? Where'd you pull this from? Like I said, I could be wrong. You know, when the fight happens and like, oh, I didn't think Mikey was stronger than he, but I just didn't see that really being likely the scenario. If anything, Mikey would have had to outbox him, and that's precisely what I told you guys. And like I said, new media. If Robert Garcia later said with the snack training and all that, Mikey's stronger than Errol or whoever said it, I think it was Robert. But the thing is, then why didn't you want him to initially fight Errol Spence if you thought he was stronger than him? You know, why did Big G not want Mikey to fight Errol Spence if you guys thought he was stronger than Errol Spence? So that's what I'm saying. You got to look beyond what people necessarily tell you, because in the game, this is like game of death, Bruce Lee shit. Like, this is a fight game. You don't want to show no vulnerability. So, you know, people be like, yeah, this is my best camp and I feel great, knowing they got knocked down in sparring a couple times, or knowing they were having trouble pushing out that extra mile. So, you know, I believe more of what I've seen as opposed to what people tell me. I've heard rappers, oh, this is, you know, I took the time in the studio. We picked some dope beats. This is my best album. And I heard the album. I'm like, this is your trash album, bro. This shit basura. This shit is not, you know, but it's you promoting the album, your final, you know, what you guys picked to be the final album. And people like, yeah, I think the fans really going to like this album. This is my best work. Yeah, you saying that, but when we listen to it, it's shit. I'm in the cover the rubber. Why did I cover the rubber? I didn't know what was the cover. I'm a hop at the tubber. I'm a hit the rubber. I'm a fuck with no rubber. Like, what? You gonna fuck with no rubber? Rubber double baby butt. Like, what the fuck? This ain't your best album. You sound drunk on the whole album. Hummin' coming a woman. I'm gonna fuck her with no. I'm gonna fuck me a woman. I'm gonna fuck with a rubber. What? Hey, yeah, crazy. I'm gonna fuck me a woman. I'm gonna coming. I'm gonna coming. I'm about to come on a rubber. Rubber coming. I'm gonna come with the rubber, bro. I ain't got no me rubber, bro. Like, these motherfuckers don't even, it's not even like decipherable English anymore, bro. Namana. Damana. I'ma order the Domino's. Got me your pizza from Domino's. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'ma pay me some Domino's. Chocolate spaded the ramenos. Eat me some toppings of ramen, couple of the noodle to rubber. Like, what? De Niro like Robert da. Canada Berta da. Fucking your Robert da. Summon them up da. Summon them up at the papa da. Take me a trip to the opera. Like, you going to the opera? What? Drake? These motherfuckers suck, bro. All that shit, bro. I wish I could have a firing squad with. Never mind. Let me stop, bro. These motherfuckers be saying whatever, bro. I'm Jay-Z with the coat. Leave the house with no coat. Coming up, mama, the bubba da. Put me no shoes and no rubber da. Hop in the rain in the coupe. Cream Abdul in the jupe. Salt and the peppers the shoop. Like salt and pepper shoop. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Man, if I kill you, then I'm brainless. I got the gat, that's stainless. I'll leave you brain. Oh my god, let me stop, bro. Like, at least I can understand what the fuck people talk. These motherfuckers be just saying whatever, bro. Tripping like Triple G. Like, you're tripping like Triple G. What the fuck does that mean? I said I'm tripping like Triple G. Go to the cinema. Get me an enema. Like, you're at the cinema with an enema? Hey, bro. Why would you have a suppository at the cinema, at the Duplay? Like, it doesn't even make sense, bro. Went to the cinema, enema. Listen to Eminem similar. I think that we rapping the similar. Like, well, you don't rap like Eminem, so what are you talking about? Cinema, enema. All of my women from. Like, bro, I could do this, man, bro. I'm about to drop me an album. Fuck y'all, man. I'm about to drop me an album, though. I'm gonna drop me an album, though. Mark it off on your calendar. Bunch of you tater-tail. Snitches and tater-tail. Like, potatoes and tater tots. Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Potatoes and tater tots. Mix it with the fish stick, mix it with the Bisquick. Like, all right, bro. You put fish sticks with Bisquick and dick sick. All right, bro. I'm like Michael Vick Pitt with the dick sick and with the Bisquick. Like, doesn't make sense. This is all trash. I hate all of this right now. And then they go back to what word? Go to cinema. Pack me into my cinema. flashing with bitches and camera. Like, all right, bro. I hate this new music, bro. I don't even like, bro. I'm actually at the point I really don't even like rap like that no more. That's a shame. Shame. I don't even like this shit, bro. Like Jay-Z and Pac and Big and shit, they say some shit you could like apply to your life. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like Method Man, like this is some shit you could like really live by. I can't live by no take me a enema cinema. Like what? Hemorrhoid hemorrhoid enema. Preparation H with the cinema. Like, bro, what? A few channels say he's coming back. Floyd's Floyd. We'll let him decide. Easy work, motherfucker. I want Floyd to talk greasy again. That shit would be so funny. He was like, Victor Ortiz, he gonna say what he lost to Maidana. He gonna say, oh, I wasn't really there. I wasn't myself that night. Oh, you was there. You was there, motherfucker. Get your ass beat. Why did he play Victor Ortiz like that? That shit was so funny. He was on the, I think it was 24/7. He said, Victor Ortiz, he gonna say, oh, when I lost to Maidana, I wasn't there. I wasn't myself that night. Oh, you was there. You was there, motherfucker. Getting your ass beat. That shit was entertainment, bro. That shit was entertainment. That shit was funny when he said that. He said, oh, you was there, motherfucker. Getting your ass beat. And then Shane Mosley had this green ass. I love Shane Mosley too, for the record. Shane Mosley had like this like reflective green suit. And he was like, look at Shane Mosley. He looked like Avatar. First of all, Avatar is blue, but that shit was funny because it still was funny. Because I said, I like Crit. I don't think he's the best lyricist, like out of everybody, but I fuck with Crit heavy. He's a dope producer too. He's just multi-talented. He said, Shane Mosley, he said back in the day, I ran up to him. I said, I want to be like him. I barely even know who the fuck you are. Shane Mosley, you broke. Like, hey, Floyd was talking greasy, bro. I like that shit. See, and see, they always have a not, like, I'm telling y'all get mad, but there's a lot of culture vulture shit going on. And a lot of, like, let's say, like, black people create and create a certain drip, a certain wave, and then other people do it because it becomes, like, fashionable, and then people try to give that person credit for it. But you go back to the origin and like, okay, this came from the black community, like jazz music and stuff, you know. And then when it gets popularized by someone else later who does jazz, then they'll say, oh yeah, this person's the dopest. But that's not how it, you know. Even like bringing above and beyond commission tests to boxing, Floyd was the one with the spotlight, and he made noise about that, obviously, with the Pacquiao fight. Yeah, I moved up, but I wasn't just running through no damn body. I just want to make sure we on an even playing field. Then they later try to give credit to guys like Nonito Donaire for doing year-round testing. Floyd brought that to boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain dance moves. And then when someone else could do it that's non-black, then people are like, oh, yeah, he, you know. But that came out, you know, in black schools or, like, black communities. And then when someone else could do the Dougie or whatever the fuck, they're like, oh, shit, Justin Timberlake hit the Dougie. That's dope. You know, I fuck with Timberlake. But, you know what I'm saying, you got to give credit where credit's due. Mayweather made the 24/7s hot. Real talk. Conor McGregor, he'll never beat Mayweather because he's already lost, and it's not that, like, because if Floyd could, you know, fight, keep fighting and lose, but it's because for 22 years, Floyd did it at a high level, at elite level, and didn't lose with it. Conor McGregor, he's funny. I like it. It's proper banter, you know, as my guys in the UK say. But he did it and then would lose. Like, I don't know. Khabib, shut your fucking mouth, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny that he's talking greasy, but you said all that. You got a chicken jaw. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. You know, like, it's dope. But then you didn't back it up because Khabib, he wanted to work with you, made you tap, hurt you, knocked you down to the mat. Then he hopped over the cage and was looking for smoke with your team. Like, so all this stuff is funny, it's cute, and it helps sales, but you can't beat Floyd because, like, in his prime, when it mattered, Floyd always showed up. You feel me? But people were like, I like that Conor McGregor guy, but, you know, proper banter. And Floyd didn't have to throw dollies at trucks and shit like Conor McGregor. Shut your fucking mouth, mate. You know? He didn't have to do all this run-ins with, like, you know, excessive run-ins with the laws and shit. I don't even remember, aside from that DV shit, I don't even remember when Floyd got arrested like that. You know, like Broner and Conor be getting arrested and shit. But I don't even... that's another thing. I think Floyd's too big to get arrested. I mean, like, let me take that back. Not too big. Like, if he does some O.J. Simpson, I'm not saying they ain't gonna arrest him before I kill again. You know, I doing the O.J. walk and shit like Jamie Foxx was talking about. He said, that's a killer walk. You see how O.J. be walking? Hey, Jamie Foxx is a fool with that O.J. walk. He said, OJ just he's sit down. He's stabbing people with bananas and shit. That's a killer walk. That motherfucker OJ. Yeah, I kill again, motherfucker. That OJ walk was so funny. Hey, 4Life 1 Deep before he said Floyd ain't been accused of rape. Well, I guess that's a good segue. That's fucked up, right? Like, since we're on the subject of rape, let's talk about Q-Brad Pulev. That's a fucked up segue. But it actually, I wanted to talk about that. Listen, I don't know what happened with Q-Brad Pulev, but it's looking like there's more than meets the eye, you know, with the story. Because everybody was feeling sorry for Jen California Roll, whatever her name is, you know what I'm saying? They was feeling sorry for her. Like, oh shit, he just, you know, he don't know you and he just disrespect you in that way. But then when you see that lap dance, you know, you dancing the loop. Listen, I gotta tread lightly because, you know, we on YouTube. So mark my words. Mark my words. This whole situation is messy. That's for sure, for sure. No woman has the right to, no woman or no man has the, that's the better way to say it. No man has the right to invade a woman's, you know, privacy. No means no, those things, you know. No man has the right to make the decision for the woman. I get that. So in that regard, you could say Q-Brad Pulev, you know, even if he was on that level with her, if she's conducted a job, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I could get that. I can get that. Like, you know, because like, just to be, man, that's like, I'm not going to say, I don't want to incriminate myself, but let's say there's somebody in boxing that your boy Ego has smashed. You know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't be right for me to put it on blast like that. Like, that girl is like interviewing and I slap her on the ass or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's messy. So I get that aspect, you know. And women already have to fight for respect and equal pay and shit like that. So you don't do that to a woman while she's trying to conduct her job, even if you have some type of relationship with her. Because, you know, nobody's doing that to, like, what if you were doing your interview and she came up and grabbed your junk or something, you know, pulled your pants down? Like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make sense. So in that regard, she has a point, like, you know, and then he like grabbed her face and stuff. You don't just do that in somebody's interview, you know. Big time that, you can't do that though. You can't say because she had her, women can wear whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? That you can't blame victims like that. That's victim blaming. She could wear a low cut top or whatever. I'm not worried about that. But you know, no man has the right to do that, even if you're on that level with that person, because, you know, people have jobs to do and stuff like that. Maybe you don't want, what if you have a crazy ex or some shit? You might endanger the female because this crazy dude and shit found out you moved on. So That's the point. That's why I said this whole thing's messy. But on the flip side is the Jin Sushi chick. She sounded like a pure victim when she was with that, you know, the lawyer that does all them cases with like Miss Jackson and all that. I don't even know the lawyer's name. She was like, yeah, and then I never met Q-Brat Pulev and we are not friends, and he forcefully kissed me. Like, I'm like, oh shit, that's fucked up. And then after he went and grabbed my ass and stuff, you know, so that's where the whole situation gets messy. It gets real messy from that point. So I don't know what happened, but it appears that not everything was disclosed and transparent. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, because everyone was just feeling sorry, like he's like this caveman, you know. And this is an eye opener to me, to every male out there. We live in different times, yo. We live in different times, so y'all got to be like, see, dudes be like, you know, horn dogs and shit, and just be trying to have people with the clique and the entourage, and, you know, without doing that Carfax report. Man, I need that Carfax report. I need to know who I'm dealing with. You know, groupie love, give me that groupie love. You know, people, you got to be careful the company you keep. That's why I keep my circle small. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be out there like that if I don't know somebody, because it could play out either way. You know, look at like Tupac. He said he wake up and she's like, oh, you let them rape me. What? Pac was probably, what the fuck? You know, nobody want to wake up to no jail time or a crazy situation like that, especially if you didn't do nothing. So, you know, let this be a lesson. I don't know what went on. I don't know who said what. You know, I wasn't there. I'm not the court of law. It's not for me to like rule in anyone's favor, and I don't have enough of the details. But I will say it appears that there's more than meets the eye with the story, like especially with that video of her dancing, like lap dancing and stuff. You know, people have different perceptions at that point, you know. And then people are saying the picture with her like touching his junk is block Lance Tube Y2. Lance Tube YT. Block him. We'll give you what you want. We'll get you that block. Shooters, clap Lance Tube YT. Thank you. Motherfucker gonna say, I'm gonna unsubscribe unless you say hi to me. Say hi to me. What? Hey, bro. You gonna unsubscribe for sure, because my shooters is coming, bro. You don't tell me what to do. I don't know what they think this is. That motherfucker said, obey me. Say hi to me. Like, you gonna force me to say hi. Y'all some Cosby ass motherfucker. Y'all trying to force me to. I would like Boxingego to say hello. Like, in the chat, you see. Nah, bro. I don't know if I'm not even getting into all that. I don't know if the pic's real with the. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's real or fake. I don't know you beat. I don't know you lost to. And I'm done talking about it, because the YouTube boy, you know, DJ Vlad and all these motherfuckers probably watching and try to jam me up and, you know, make sure I don't get no monetization on my video. So I'm done talking about it. I need my scratch. I need my monetization on this video, because I've already been on for an hour and a half. You know, and YouTube is bugging. They got some issues. So I don't know what happened. We'll see. I don't even want to talk about this. This shit look like they waiting for people to talk about this. So good luck to Pulev and Sushe. Hope we get some more details in the court of law. Doom, doom, doom. The people's court. Doom, doom, doom. I don't know what happened, but that lap dance. Hey, that lap dance, though. I don't know, man. That lap dance. No, it made me want to play a little bit of Chris Brown. When I written there, want you back. When I written there, for some odd reason, that lap dance made me want to listen to C Breezy. It's your boy C Breezy, yeah. Now around this, that can happen at the time of the hour. Racing to the bed. Like, maybe want to listen a little bit of C Breezy. That's all I'm going to say. You know. We gonna get freaky. You know. Darling. When I right now, yeah. Want you back. And them haters can't do nothing for ya. That's no. Back to Golovkin. Had no guys. We gonna talk about that. That could damage your testimony. Shout out to Joseph Brown. $5 super chat. Ask women before doing anything you can't trust them. Words to live by, bro. I'm gonna make the next woman I sleep with, I'm gonna do like Dazn. They gotta sign a 3-fight contract with fucking with me. I'm gonna do like Dazn did to Wilder. You gonna have to sign for 3 sexual intercourses, 3 fornications. Hey, bro, we gotta do contracts, bro. I'm the new Dazn. That's what's going on now. You got your ass below. Never mind, stuff. I was about to say something from Rush Hour, but then y'all motherfuckers say Ego Cosby. Nah, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna do some Dazn shit. You know how they wanted Wilder to fight on the network. Next girl I smash. I promise you. We gotta do that 3-fight contract just to make sure everything's consensual. We all, Somebody said you gotta wear a body cam now, like the cops. I'm so done. He said you gotta wear a body cam. Hey, bro. I ain't never heard that. That's funny, bro. He said you gotta wear a body cam like the police. All I'm saying is, if I smash, we gotta sign for 3 fights. We both signed, so we know it's on the up and up. Everything even, Steven, and no flat rates. We both gonna get a percentage. You dig? We both gotta get that percentage split. That's all I'm saying. It's a 2-way rematch clause. See, that's what I like to do with the women. I like to have boxing, like I fornicate like boxing contracts. What do you mean I can't get a rematch clause? I need that rematch clause in case this shit is on point. Let's have a rematch. Pay-per-view. She talking about pay-per-view dead. I'm like, nah, pay-per-view ain't dead. Yeah, you trying to tell me pay-per-view is dead, huh? Yeah, okay. 1 million buys on pay-per-view. When I get finished with you. Let me stop. He said hit her with that AJ. No fantasy contract. It's mad. I deal with reality. And it's mad. April 13th, we can smash. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like Joshua. You want to come to the condo, we'll smash April 13th. I have a date. I have the venue. It's mad. It's mad, man. It's mad, bro. Come to the condo. No funny business. Deal with reality. Yeah, we definitely need VADA testing. That's a must. Olympic style blood and urine. Like we need that VADA testing. Random. It gotta be random. The Stream King. What's up with the Dazn card right now? Let's talk about Triple G. We gotta talk about Triple G, bro. I think Canelo and Jacob set the bar real high. He said we're gonna smash at Wembley. It's mad. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? I see your comment. Y'all wildin', bro. Y'all wildin' in this comment section, bro. Bruh. I'm gonna get like them exemptions Triple G had when he didn't want to fight his mandatories. I'm gonna get one of them. You're not my mandatory. When he didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko. Yo, see, this is the thing. Like I said, my thing with Triple G is this. He don't have this illustrious Floyd Mayweather, Cotto, Pacquiao, Canelo, Danny Garcia resume. So it's like, how is he picking and choosing, you know, certain guys only in hopes of getting the Canelo fight? Also for DAZN, I don't think that benefits them because they're trying to get people to the platform. You already raised the price. You got to pay like you weigh. You paying fighters crazy amounts. Your events got to do crazy things. It's that simple, people. It's that simple. Triple G, literally, if he didn't fight Canelo or Jacobs in the last couple years, he's fought. Listen to me, people. Listen. This is actual fact. That ain't a punchline. This is actual facts. Gennady Golovkin, if it wasn't Canelo or if it wasn't Daniel Jacobs, he has fought all guys who have fought at 154 or less. You know, in recent memory. Not too distant, you know, not like, you know, oh, they fought, you know, in 2008 at that weight class. Kell Brook was a 47-pounder. 47-pounder, moved up 13 pounds for Golovkin. Vanes Martirosyan, a 54-pounder, coming off a 2-year layoff and loss and switching promoters. And then now Brandon Adams, a guy who got stopped at 54, you know, and lost to Willie Monroe, and then moved up, you know, around this contender time. And Canelo was facts. Oh my God. Everybody give some claps to TGC 281. Canelo had recently, he only fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Wow. And y'all say Errol Spence is the weight bully. His resume. So you can't even say Canelo because that's right. Canelo moved, he fought Liam Smith at 154. Previously, he had fought at 152 with Floyd, and then he had a bunch of 155 fights. Liam Smith was at 54, so he was a 50-pound fighter. You know, Cotto, Angulo, all that was at 55, right? And then Liam Smith was at the 154. Wow. So Canelo was even new to the division. So in essence, the only person who was actually a true middleweight test and all this shit was Daniel Jacobs, and he arguably lost that. Damn, bro. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna cancel this stream right now if y'all don't give that man TGC 281 some of them Ego Army claps, because that is a damn good point. I already added the other people, and he did bring up the reality that Canelo was recently from 54. So you can't even say Canelo. And Canelo has a win over him. And so basically, let me get this straight. Kell Brook, 47-pounder. Then you fight Jacobs. Okay, true middleweight. He had been fighting at middleweight even before he had cancer and stuff. Cool. So that's one. Then you fought Canelo twice, right? You fought Canelo, then Vanes, then Canelo. So 2 Canelo fights. He had one fight where he moved up radically to fight Julio Cesar Chavez, beat the shit out of him, you know. Then he dropped from 164.5 in a one-sided fight where he didn't really get much practice because Chavez didn't really make it much of a, it wasn't much of a challenge. It was the Canelo show. He did what he wanted with Chavez. Chavez barely even, he did like Mikey Garcia Spence, you know, it was kind of like one-sided. Then he drops down 160, you fight him, then you fight Vanes Martirosyan, a 54-pounder. Right? And then now you're fighting Brandon Adams, like literally. And see, and the funny thing is this. People like ESPN and HBO and Tom Loft, they all said Triple G was the boogeyman. Why is the boogeyman have all of his fights except for Jacobs in recent memory or former 54-pounders who recently moved up? Not like and some of them didn't even have momentum, like Vanes Martirosyan, stuff like that. He didn't even have momentum. Kell Brook didn't have no real momentum. Kell Brook's best fight at welterweight was Sean Porter. He had regressed in competition. He got stabbed in the leg. He was fighting Casey and JoJo Dan and all these motherfuckers. Crazy, hooray! Forever, my lady, and it means so much to me. I can't walk. Hooray! You know, he was fighting JoJo Dan, Frankie Gavin, Kevin Bezier, and a bunch of fights fell through that Kell Brook would have been given more credit for, like Diego Chavez, Brandon Rios at that time, Devin Alexander, all this shit, and it never manifested. So Kell Brook didn't have no momentum. You know, so you can't even say like Jamal Charlo, okay, he fought at 54, but he told you he was having trouble making, and he has momentum. He's like put on better performances, you know. That's crazy. So it's not even like wow. It's like Jacobs is the only full-fledged middleweight that you fought in the last couple of years, you know, since the Kell Brook fight, because that's when it kind of started. All this clout chasing Canelo. If Eagles Army is lying, please say what is not factually true. And now Brandon Adams. That's crazy, bro. That's really crazy. You know, you can't, man, come on. Kell Brook was coming off, when he fought Errol Spence, Kell Brook was coming off a performance at an even higher weight, 160. So you can't use that for him. You can't say that, like, oh, Errol's the weight bully. But see, this is what they do to black fighters. Errol's the weight bully, but you could think of more more Triple G fights where he fought people, you know, at these who weren't adequate weights. And then beyond that, like, if you're really being honest, you look at some of the other people who really had like a stylistic style that could have beaten Triple G. You know, like Willie Monroe, he had 6 knockouts when Triple G fought him. And I don't think he's had really any knockouts since, so it might still be 6. Dominic Wade was a mandatory, but, you know, he was coming off of a split decision to Sam Solomon, who has 12 losses or some shit. So it's like, who really had a chance to beat Triple G? You know, the only guys that and people didn't even say Jacobs had a chance, and I thought he beat him. So it's like, really, the only person, literally, the only person that I seen the public kind of get behind and say had a chance was Canelo, and he did beat him. You know what I'm saying? Even people saying Mikey Garcia could beat Errol Spence. I literally can't even think of anybody who thought Vanes Matarosen was going to beat Triple G. Thought Willie Monroe was going to beat Triple G. Like, who? Name anybody credible that said Vanes was going to win. Old media, I told you, it's dying breed. It's looking grim Reaper out here. It's looking grave. It's looking real grave, because you know what I'm saying is true. And if you don't know what I'm saying is true, then explain. That's all we want. Tell me that Triple G didn't fight a bunch of guys who were formerly out of 54 or 47. Yeah, and then on top, shout out to Dave Thomas. Andre Ward won a Triple G at 168, and then he's like, "Hey, no, guys, Andre Ward, I respect him. He's nothing. He's too much for me." Okay, see, you could have fought Julio Cesar Chavez at 68 and Carl Froch, a guy Ward beat, but you didn't want no wreck with Ward at 68. Hey, bro. And then once again, old media, they said Triple G was #1 pound for pound. They said Triple G was the greatest, you know, and about to beat Hopkins' resume. And Hopkins, see, disrespect. They disrespect black fighters. I'm just going to keep saying it, you know. It's just what it is. Hopkins got a dope-ass resume, bro. This motherfucker, oh my gosh. I'm destroying him. Just listen. How do you... Shout out to Philly. Philly got some tough-ass fighters. Gabe Rosado, Tevin Farmer. All these motherfuckers is tough. B-Hop. Philly got some tough-ass fighters. Rocky Balboa. All these motherfuckers, right? Brian Jennings. Shout out to my guy. I'm about to put that work. I'm about to get that work off. If y'all want me to get this work, I just thought of a crazy plan, bro. I mean, a crazy point. If y'all want me to get this work off, new media style, can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Oh my God. Watch me body them. Watch me body old media like I've been doing. Watch me body them. If y'all want me to body him, I'm about to body. Oh, I can't wait. This is funny. Watch me get this work off. All right, Pennsylvania. Nah, we're not going to promote that. We're not going to promote that negativity. But Philly got some tough fighters here. Peep it. How you go to jail? You go to, not jail, not county. You went to prison. How you go to prison? So that means you went away. You know, you sat down and got a better resume. And got a better resume than someone who didn't go to jail. You have no Olympic medal, Bernard Hopkins. And someone has a silver medal, didn't go to prison, and still don't got a better resume than you. Or not even better, even close. Bro, do you understand? That's how I know Bernard Hopkins is a legend. Because how you go to jail for, I don't know how much time did he do? I don't remember the exact number. I know he was sentenced to almost like 20 years. I don't think he did all of it. But you went to prison, bro. How you go to prison and get sat down, you know, and still come back? That's how I know Philly fighters are tough. Just like Tevin Farmer, he took early career losses, stoppage to Pedraza, blah blah blah. He's a champion now. Philly fighters are tough. And lose to I think he did like 6 to 9 years or some shit. I think it was longer than 6. I think he did like half of it, to be honest. So how do you lose 8 years of your life and still come back and do legendary things? Triple G's a silver medalist out the Olympics, and his resume is nowhere near Hopkins. I listen, you know, the debates are cool and all that, but if anybody, this is why I tell you they disrespect black fighters, because Bernard Hopkins went to prison. This is why I'm bringing up Hopkins, because they were saying Triple G was on the heels of, you know, the title defenses or whatever of middleweight run that Bernard Hopkins did. But look at what we're comparing. Who are we comparing? Bernard Hopkins went to prison and still have a better resume. He went to prison for 9 years of his life or whatever it was. That's a decade that you lost, you know, mugging people and you know, living in these tough Philly streets, and you still emerge and have a better resume. Gabe Rosado, another Philly fighter, has a better resume than Triple G. Who didn't Gabe Rosado fight? Gabe Rosado fought Alfredo Angulo, Perro Angulo. He fought Triple G, right? He fought David Lemieux, fought J. Leon Love, fought Peter Quillen. You know, Golovkin didn't fight Peter Quillen, right? And that would have been a great fight at the time. He fought Jermell Charlo, who's a beast, right? He just fought Martin Murray. He just fought Mad Selesky, you know? He fought Glenn Tapia. Gabe Rosado, that's probably why he has some losses, because he's fighting everybody. You know? And not backing down. How does Bernard Hopkins, though, since that's who they were comparing him to, do a stint in prison for almost a decade? You know, I don't have the exact number, but I know it's close to a decade. Lose to Roy Jones early in his career, still come back and do legendary stuff. And then Triple G out the Olympics, who was like the wrecking ball and silver medalist. His resume is not fucking with Bernard Hopkins, and they still try to compare him. They still try to compare him to Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler, the difference being, he was small. He was small for middleweight and still stretched people and did legendary things, and he fought all the Fantastic Four. He fought everybody, Ray Leonard and everybody, Hearns and shit. That's a classic fight. Once again, just like Chocolatito being #1 pound for pound, old media, they got some answers or some questions to answer, because it's looking shaky. All that stuff that they say, that's what happens when you see, this is the thing. Floyd told you. Floyd told you. Okay, now I love it. I love it. Albert's in the hot seat. I promise you I won't lose this. He said it's a tune-up fight, that's it. Just like Canelo took an easy fight for Rocky. Here's the difference. Albert, here's the difference. You're not fucking with new media. That's the biggest difference. Canelo is younger than Golovkin. He had to learn on the job and turn pro at 15. He has no silver medal, and he's not 37 years old. So off of those actual facts, Canelo's in a different boat. Plus, guess what? Canelo moved up in weight to challenge Golovkin. So he's probably owed a tune-up fight. You know why? Because he challenged himself. He was at 54. He could have just tried to milk it and fight, fight whoever was there, Jared Hurd or Tony Harrison or somebody like that. But he gave his body a rest. He moved up to 64.5 to fight Julio Cesar Chavez. He gave the fans what they wanted, fighting Golovkin at 160 twice. And then he took Rocky Fielding. I just went over it. Gennady Golovkin fought Kell Brook, a welterweight, and then he fought guys who were coming up from 54. So what are we comparing? Then you look at the age. Golovkin is a silver medalist, which Canelo is not. Canelo is not even 30. He's like 28 or something. And Golovkin is 10 years older, roughly, 37, 9 years older. So please explain a rebuttal. That's your ass, I promise you. This is what we do for a living. They ain't taking my crown that easy. So Triple G getting a tune-up, I'm not even done yet. I'm not even done with you. That's just the opening argument. Triple G getting a tune-up versus Canelo, we talk about two different things. Canelo is younger, he's a champion, and he deserves a tune-up because he moved up and took hard fights. Chavez Jr. it looked easy, but it could have been hard on his body, and it might have been harder. He still signed up for it. That's not his fault if Chavez don't throw no punches. So good luck, Albert. What's your rebuttal? Running out of excuses. We on you. Where Albert at? So I just explained to you how we're talking about two different things. Based on the age, based on Triple G meddling, based on Triple G. The perception was Triple G is the knockout artist and the boogeyman, the destroyer of worlds. Some people have a perception and say Canelo gets gift decisions. So why, we're talking about totally different things. But you guys always try to make it the same, so tell me how it's the same. And not to mention, Triple G said he'll fight anyone from 54 to 68, 75. We ain't seen him fight at 75, 68, or 54. Canelo moved up in his career, and he's younger, and he ain't an Olympian. Okay, where's Albert at? See, you guys, you go to little fight parties and, maybe go to the fights and stuff, and then amongst your friends, you bring up these very, very weak straw man arguments and talking points, and it sounds good because guess what? A lot of times your buddies don't know shit about boxing, but that don't fly. It's a no-fly zone from here on out with new media. That don't fly against people who really know boxing. If you know more than us or you have the better talking points, we waiting, Albert. Explain to me how that's the same. You brought up the example. We won't even talk about Canelo right now. That's what I'm saying. They get comfortable because they're used to going to parties and saying, "Oh, Mayweather's a bitch and he's a runner" and all that stuff. That shit's cute until you get on the camera. That's why I can't do that. I can't get on here and start saying a bunch of bullshit, because I would be held accountable for that. All right, Albert, your reign on top was short like leprechauns as I crushed so-called willies, thugs, and rapper dons. You got 10 seconds. I'm on some bolo shit. Where Albert at? You see how he just disappeared? You see how he get this work and just hide in silence? Hide under the bed? All right, where Albert at? Five seconds. Are you going to respond or what? He said Albert hiding now. I told you. It's easy to say this stuff, but it's not easy to back up your claims. You brought up Canelo randomly. Canelo's in a different position. Canelo's a star. Canelo's a star. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a different position than Golovkin altogether. All right, block him. We done. Another drive-by. It's proven. I don't know if that's the same dude. It don't matter. My shooter's going to block him. It don't matter who he is. Once again, old media is trapped. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. The other thing is this. Triple G claims he got robbed by Canelo. Why you need a tune-up? You're trapped. No matter what you do, the building is surrounded. None of what you're saying makes sense because we know what you guys have been saying in addition. Immediately after, that's what Bro, that's why it's so raw to see. Immediately after Canelo Triple G 2, new media, your boy, the creator. What did I say about Canelo Triple G? I said, I thought Canelo won. I don't see what the fuss is. That's what I still feel. A lot of old media said, oh, 46 people were interviewed at Press Row, and they all had Triple G winning. And I said, I don't care about that. I didn't see that. But then you heard all the celebrity boxers who've actually been in the ring, like Andre Ward, Juan Manuel Marquez, just a slew of people, Marco Antonio Barrera, all these people. And they were saying, nah, Canelo got that. Canelo. And Marquez and Canelo used to have beef. So it's not like he just saying that just to be saying it, because then it's not like he even said favorable things. And then they were like, oh, but 45 people at Press Row said this. All right. Yeah, we just seen someone in Press Row get their show canceled too. So, that don't impress me. Once again, I didn't do that. That's what they said. So now it's coming back to haunt him. 45 people in Press Row had Golovkin winning. Why you need a tune-up? See, I told you, new media, everything you say can and be used against you in the court of law. We the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I told you I'm Frank Castle, the Punisher. So all that bullshit y'all say, that's why you got to be mindful of what you say. Because now, here's the part where it comes back to haunt you. You told me 45 people in Press Row all had Golovkin winning, and Canelo got a gift decision and some bullshit and some robbery. I never said that. Shout out to Eric Morales. I love him. Right? I never said Canelo got robbed him and gift decision in the second fight. This is what they said. So fast forward to the future. If you told me 45 people in Press Row all favored Golovkin and said he won easy and beat Canelo and it was a robbery and all this extra shit, then why does he need a tune-up? Just like the situation with Deontay Wilder, a lot of you guys told me, oh, Tyson Fury whooped his ass, kicked his ass, beat his ass 10 rounds to 2. Why is he fighting Tom Schwartz? Biggie, what happened? What happened? We want answers. And we could do this over and over again, and we will continue doing this over and over again. Joshua, you guys told me, oh, if Wilder wants to fight, he must fight in the UK. That's where the money's at. Why is Joshua making his U.S. debut and fighting for less than $50 million guaranteed and 50% pay-per-view, not fighting on pay-per-view like Aram is criticizing Joshua's camp for, having him partake in on Dazn? And he said he had to stay in the UK because he owes it to the fans. And he's not going to sell his soul and just come to America. But now all of a sudden he got the bug and wants to fight in the Big Apple. And he's so motivated to fight in America and build his brand here. But when they asked him post-fight after the Joseph Parker fight, they said, do you want to travel to the America to fight Wilder? No. That's what he said immediately. Biggie, what happened? I told you, I will destroy everything you touch. Old media, it's looking grim for you guys. All this stuff you say always comes back to haunt you. Name something I've said in recent memory that came back to haunt me. Not like a fight prediction, but something like, oh, the money's in the UK, Wilder's an idiot, he needs to go to the UK, won't. And then you've seen the opposite of that happen, where I said Canelo got a gift decision and Triple G was robbed, and then Triple G is the one taking the tune-up. Canelo's about to fight Jacobs. Biggie, what happened? Y'all are getting worked over, and y'all know it. Kennedy Linder, J-Dog, we all tried telling you. Eric Morales said Mikey isn't Mikey Mexican boxing. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. That was at the Earl Spence fight. He said that. That's old. I heard about it from the person who conducted the interview. Shout out to Blue Blood. That's already been discussed. So once again, old media, everything. 45 people. Now they try to say, oh, it's a tune-up. Canelo took a tune-up. Oh. Canelo's also under 30, not 37-year-old silver medalist. And unlike Golovkin, Canelo in his last, I'm not saying he's never had fights where he had the weight advantage, but his last few fights haven't been that. So who deserves a tune-up? Canelo moved up 13 pounds to fight, or 14 or whatever. He went from 154 to 164.5 to fight Julio Cesar Chavez. Then he stayed at 160. And then he even the two, oh my God. Listen, I'm about to get out of here because I know I'm destroying him. Bro, cut the beat. Yo, cut the beat. Even Canelo's tune-up, he set history for a Mexican fighter, still fought someone who was at least taller than him and made it look easy, and his tune-up was still at 168. So Rocky Fielding, like, I'm not saying he's of the level, but he was at least bigger than Canelo, and Canelo still fought him at 168. Golovkin is taking a tune-up with the smaller guy again. So even if you try to use the Rocky Fielding tune-up, like say tune-up for tune-up, that's not even consistent because Canelo's tune-up was still 8 pounds heavier and fucking 6'3". Y'all getting destroyed. Y'all like getting destroyed? Y'all get destroyed. Canelo, at the bare bones minimum, still fought a guy bigger than him in a new division to set history. I'm not saying Rocky Fielding's a world beater, but at the very least, it's a guy who is bigger than him. Triple G ain't fighting. Why? Okay, why? So if he needs a tune-up, go to 168 and fight Chris Eubank or something. You know? That would be like, okay, take that. You know, something like that. We're not saying Chris Eubank is the absolute best at 168, but that would be closer, you know? Y'all getting work, man. I'm out. They getting killed. You know, you see, in boxing, they want it to be equal. In boxing, they say, like, oh, Canelo took a tune-up. But okay, let's look at it. Canelo's tune-up was bigger than him. 6'3", and it was at 8 pounds heavier than what he had fought in his last couple of fights, 2 fights or whatever. And he recently moved up to 160 at that. Triple G, his tune-up is another guy smaller than him when he's supposed to be this knockout artist. Hey, old media, you tried it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's looking real ugly. Shout out to Kenny Linder. We tried telling him. These boys getting cooked. No matter, that's why I said you're surrounded. You might as well just come out with your hands up. Even if you shot one of the people in the SWAT, you're not gonna make it out of here alive trying to come out like that. You know, you can't win this. It's like Eagles Army has you surrounded. He was ranked in the top 10 at 68. That's true, and he had a version of a belt. That's what I'm saying. And at the very least, my point is he was still 6'3", 8 pounds heavier, and Canelo made it look easy. You know, if no disrespect, but if, like, let's say Willie Monroe moved up from 60 to 68, would it have looked that easy versus Rocky Fielding? So you still could give credit to Canelo just because he made it look so easy. The Stream King has returned. It's looking awful for you. It's looking awful. And I told you this, Adam Sandler voice. Now you're all in big trouble. We working harder and harder and harder and harder. I don't care about Errol Spence and Jared Hurd. I'm gonna buy some merchandise. I support black business, so I'm gonna buy merchandise. I'm probably gonna buy Man Down shirts and Swift shirts. I don't care what you talking about, bro. What the fuck does that have to do? This is what they always, this is what they always try to do. They try to act, oh, you're paranoid, you're pulling the race card. What does Errol Spence and Jared Hurd? Jared Hurd's fighting Julian J. Rock Williams. Errol Spence 2 weeks ago just fought Mikey Garcia, and they're talking about he's in negotiation with Porter. I don't care about that fight. That fight has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You clicked on this video, didn't say shit about Errol Spence, didn't say shit about Swift Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd has his own fight. All that old media deflection and diversion and trying to get us sidetracked, it don't work, Robert Timms. See, look at Ghost. Exactly. They trying to change the subject, LOL. That's how you know I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. I'm destroying them. Now he's talking about my bad. Bro, we stay focused. We on, we like forward the way we focus right now. This is I don't even know if maybe some of you guys do it subconsciously. You're like, okay, you got a point about Triple G, but what about this? What about Errol Spence versus Canelo? No, we're not talking about that, bro. This was a dedicated video, and some of the videos got to stay dedicated to the topic. I'm out.